You, sir?
Nice to meet you.
Doing all right. Well, let's get this interview started. We'll take a seat. So, can you tell me a little about yourself? Maybe where you came from, skill set, things that make you an ideal candidate for this position.
So yeah, I have a pretty big internet presence, as you can tell. On Instagram, I have about a couple thousand. I don't really use it like that. You know, Instagram's for little plebs. That's what I call it. Call it for people who don't really care about themselves. For real.
So, your following on Instagram is for plebs?
Pretty much, yeah.
So, plebs watch your content?
So yeah, all sorts of people watch my content. People as in little kids, grown men.
And you're sort of an inspiration to those children, right?
Guess you could say that.
Okay. Tell me about how we can relate that skill set that you found with your social media presence to working skills, like say in a group or individually. How can that make you a good worker?
Well, I really don't work well with people, you know? I'm kind of my own man, like a lone wolf, if you know what I mean. I like to dabble in some typing when I don't like something. I type really fast when something catches my attention, you know?
Okay, so you're a timely worker. You get your things done on time.
I guess you could say that. I guess you could. Or, you know, I like to take my time. You know, I like to make sure everything's perfect the way I like it.
Can you tell me about any previous work experience you've had, maybe with another organization, and how you benefited from them?
I used to work at a game store. It didn't last too long, though. That's really it. Not too much on that.
Well, you didn't gain any experience in the game store?
More like boredom. I didn't really like it.
Okay, very mundane work.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what about the relationships you had with your supervisor there? Did you may have established any connection with them?
Well, you know, since I have a very big social media presence, my manager and I never really got along.
Okay.
If you look my name up, you can see rumors that he may not be alive. You know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Very unfortunate. Very good man. I guess you could say he was a good man, but at the end of the day, what had to be done had to be done.
So, for this position, there's a lot of time that's required. We require full 40-hour weekdays, oftentimes starting with morning shifts at 8 a.m. Are you comfortable with that?
Never really woke up, any time past 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I like my stuff done at night. I'm a night man.
A night man?
Yeah, a night man.
So you're saying we should work on adjusting your schedule to maybe fit more hours into the night shift?
You can try to work with my schedule. But I'm going to tell you this one thing. You never, ever find that schedule for me. It's never going to work.
Okay, we can make accommodations for those who struggle or maybe find issues with our shifts. So it's not the end of the world. But what I do need to be assured of is that you can arrive in a timely manner and that your punctuality speaks for itself. How is that?
Sometimes somebody may say, come at this time, and I never show up. Sometimes I say things that I'd be like, I'm going to do this at this time, but I never do it. Most of the times, I actually never do it. Most of the times, I never show up.
You never show up?
Yeah, that's what happened to my little game job. I never showed up. Got hired. Next day, never showed up. I was just an employee, still making the money. Had an actual teammate, clock in for me. You can call it like a little heist. Free money.
So, are there any redeeming qualities of your presence at work? I mean,
What presents?
when you do show up, is your work quality work? At least when you're here.
When I was there, I had a lot of people ask for autographs because they already knew who I was. Burger 2966, look my name up. Oh, the second I said that, Burger came out. God,
Did that come off the dome?
Come on, Dad.
Dude, he's further away, so I can see more of his body now. All right. Oh.
Guess you could say that.
Okay, and so can
One more time. Let's go. Hold on. I gotta hear that because I set that too low.
It had to be done. It had to be done.
Move on, you got smile, but you gotta move on, bro. God dang, bro.
I was taken away by what you said.
It had to be done. It had to be done.
What had to be done? What are you talking about?
Had to be done, bro. What?
Everything's perfect. The way I like it.
I feel that's good. Like what? The way I what?
Oh,
No, that was golden, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I had to stop because I felt like, okay, moving on, next question.
You can try to work with my schedule, but I'm gonna let you know.
Dang, I looked a little too far.